What's up? Okay, so happy Thursday. I hope y'all are doing well. I'm sort of getting into the swing of my workday right now. Had an amazing little time with little Styles. He's woke up at 5:30. So, all right. So, last week um, we worked on an editor, right? A workout editor. And I said it was going to be drag and drop, and we didn't get the drag and drop working last week. Now, I did get it working because one thing that I didn't notice was that you need to have a specified height and width on elements that are draggable. So once I implemented that, I was able to do the drag and drop, which is sick. So, all right, and I'm on my little screen today. So I'm just going to continue doing that. I sort of worked on it a little bit because it's fun to work on problems like this. And also just to think through, thinking through how to accomplish something, I think is so vital to our human existence. I saw a tweet. It was actually a TikTok about the NVIDIA CEO. And he said, intelligence requires computers. The future is in this intelligence in computers. And I was just like, my God, what have we become? Like, I don't get it, dude. Not a huge fan. So I'm going to have my screen here, and then I will just share my allow screen settings. Yeah, I'll allow that. Okay. Let's see. I'm going to have to do my entire screen and switch over here. All right. So we have this workout app, and I am working on this canvas where we can drag workouts from here. They're actually exercises. Drag. So the idea would be you have an entire workout, and typically it'd be like a workout plan. And then you would be able to drag exercises into that plan, edit them, as you can see here, and then save them out. So that is what we are going to do. Now, in order to do this does require to make this updatable. You really have to work on state management, and data types really help here, where these are Firebase, right? These are Firebase documents, and these are Firebase documents. And actually what we want to do is we probably want to do a data type here where the workout has a list of data types, and we're just going to edit the data type in the list right at the index here. We're also going to be able to rearrange those elements as well, a lot easier. So if we want to drag, workout 1 down or up, we can do that. But essentially what I want to do is today, I already have the drag and drop working. Again, like I said, the only thing that, what's up, Kareem? Sorry, that infinite. I don't know how I'm going to get the chat. I need to get my iPad so I can have 2 screens. I don't know where my iPad is, though. So today, I probably won't respond to chat just so I don't have infinite restreams, LOL. Okay, bulk vibe. So I'm going to sign in here. All right. I'm working on a desktop view for that home screen. So here I have bench press, drag, boop, boop, right? This is great. And then you click here and you get the edit screen here. And you would get currently editing. And then in light mode, obviously, or not in dark mode, but in light mode, you can see a background here, currently editing this, same thing. And then I have some elements there. So what I've been doing here, so selected exercise. Let's see, there's probably some states here. that don't have, let's see, rest time. Let's go ahead and, yeah, 30. Nice. Probably needs some. I'll do 15. Okay. So exercise. Okay. So, all right, we're only going to show this. Oh my gosh. I'm only going to show this when the exercise is set. All right. And we are adding that, or like we're passing that in. That's the page state. Nice. Okay. We're going to try this again. First, we want to show this, and then we want to be able to edit it. But as you can see, this is going to show. Oh, and I think that, let's see. All right, so the error causing the widget, yep, max. Okay. Value is 0, is not between 15 and maximum 30. Okay, so yeah, this is the slider issue. So that's great. Good to know. So here, this one, rest. Huh. Oh, okay. Okay, so we may have this issue where we have exercises that have 0 rest time. So let's just change that, I guess. We will say rest time, the minimum is 0, just for the sake of this argument. And that should work. Yeah, okay, cool. This should work because boop, boop. There you go. See? So that's 0. And then what we're doing is we're going to 20 description here. Uh-oh. We need alternate. So I'm actually going to delete that because I want to, I'm doing name here. I want the description here. So let's go ahead and do description. Perfect. We also have this category field, and I'm trying to remember what my categories are. So in order to get there, let's go ahead and add a category to this little guy, because we can filter by category. So that's obviously what you want to do. All right, so we have workout here. I'm going to just make this a little bigger. And so this little guy had to have a max height of 90. Okay. So I'll do, hey, I'm going to do light mode for now. All right, this will be our category. Oh, we don't even have a category? Dude, I swear I had a category. Description, goal time, created by. We definitely do not have a category. Well, that stinks. I wonder if it's coming from the workout itself, but that's fine. That's actually great. What we want to do is we will create that category here. Extras, we'll just call it type. We can call it category, I guess. Okay, category. We will do a string because I don't have the enums created yet, but I will do an enum, and I'm going to say categories. All right, and I'm going to say, all right, strength, conditioning, upper body, running, breath work, yoga, machine, free weights, just stuff like that, right? Then we can create, see, as you can see, we don't really want this underscore, so we'll create a custom function that turns our convert type to string. String. Our enum here. Categories. Actually, we would just want. Let's see. Categories. So we want a list. We want to turn the list into a list of strings, and then we want a single one as well. Take the categories list and remove the underscore. Return as a list of strings. Remove the underscore and replace with a space. And return as a list of strings. We're going to do that. And actually having that stop sharing may work really well. Okay, replace all. All right, cool. We're just going to try that. We're going to save that function. And then we're going to do a single one. So yeah, let's do this one. List. That's going to be list. And we're going to duplicate that one. Yes. Okay. And we're going to say this one is single. Okay. List. Oh, shoot. Obviously. This one's not going to work because we need a list of them. Okay. Yeah, we just have the single enum there. But let's go ahead and take the categories list and replace with a space and return as a list of strings. Okay. Here, I guess we'll just make this one our list. Yep. Yep. All right. That's what we'll do. And this one we'll just change back to our single. Okay, cool. Let me stop sharing so I can check the comments. And what up, Pedro, Udazi? How you guys doing? Thanks for joining. We're going to build out a pretty sick workout builder. I want to do this for myself regardless, I guess. Launch it. We're just in the season of building, I guess. So, okay, let's share our screen again. Okay, and there, so we have our lists. Lists, perfect. This one we're going to change to single. Okay. Yep. Dun, dun. Okay. And we're just going to change that. Instead of list of strings, we're just going to say return as a single string. As a single string. String. Cool. All right. Yep. That works. Don't you love how, oh, copy the function, obviously. You want to copy it and then save. We'll check our little guy. And then we'll be able to do two things here. And we have a category here. I think we did category. Yep, right there. We're just going to say strength or no category will be our empty state. None of them have it. So there you go. And I'm going to do this one in maybe like a green. Why not? We'll add in a little bit. I'll do it in our success even. I like that color. All right, let's go down here. I'm going to just change this to 30%. It's an older theme. It doesn't do this. I also hate this orange. We're not really using colors in this app. We're doing very black and white. So, all right. Now in the edit page right here, we can feed in, right? We can define the options. So let's go ahead and do that. We're going to say convert to string. Yep. Okay. Boom. All right. We're going to just, yep. Okay. I can't hide this because it, awesome. And then the initial value, we'll just say category. If not, select category. Oh, yeah, please select. All right. just save that. We have this one. I made this a button component, and we're going to do this. Category from variable. I'm just going to make it that widget state drop down. All right. Cool. All right. We are good to go. Good to do this. Awesome. So this is overflowing. Makes sense because we have additional space up here. So let's come back over here, and on our height, let's do 102. That's our max height. Get rid of that. And I feel like we should put we should probably put that that max reps, right? Because this can go all the way across, and it's not right now, as you can see. So we have this column, and then we have this row. And really what we want is we can remove this. I'll copy this. Okay. We're going to do this in a row. And we're going to just do that. Perfect. Okay. We can remove this row. Remove. We'll copy this, paste it over there. And then on this guy, we will do some space in between. And for good measure, we'll just do that. Cool. All right. Nice. Nice. All right. Really liking this. So now right, we need to select upper body, rest time, goal reps, save out. Oh yeah, you need to save and close. So let's see what our rules are for this. Deployed exercises, right. Okay, authenticated users, nice. Okay, so what do I have here? Because I have in this create page, I have this action. So update page state, reset value, reveal current page. Okay, so that should close this. Because that's what this does. So when I drag this, or when I tap this, okay. All right. Interesting. Let's see. List view, I'll put this in a stack here. Tap page state, yeah. Okay. Well, it's supposed to save and close. Let's see if it's saved at least. It probably won't, because we need to update this. Let's see what errors we're getting here. This is what we want. This is the, okay, invoke on pointer, handle event, convert double to int. Okay. So let's see, probably that. Truncate. Well, that's annoying. I'm using handle tap. Yeah, convert double to int. Okay, so I'm receiving an error on that convert double to int. That's really annoying because that's coming from the Flutter functions one. So let's just create our own double to int component, or like custom function. That's all we're going to do. Okay. Convert double to int. And I'll say to integer so it's different. Let's see, value. And this will be a double. And all I want to do is convert the double and round up to be a whole integer. And return as such. So we just want to like make it a whole number without the period, dot, whatever. And I guess it should be like round to, 0 decimals, obviously. But it should do this. All right. So what's causing this error? This slider returns a double, but my rest time and my goal time are both integers. So I have this action, my goal reps, let's see, goal time. Oh, that is it. Let's see, type double method string. Oh, that's why. I don't have a method. I don't even know what that is. That's why. Which is why we're going to just convert double to integer. I don't know why we need a method. Let's see, widget state. This one is goal time. So let's do that. And we'll just say 0. And then our rest time. And that'll be our rest time. We'll just say 0. Perfect. Okay. That's why it wasn't closing as well. Error in the Firebase document was preventing the other action from firing off. So that's why this is closing. Always good to know. And this is how I found the error for the drag and drop as well. Just the device logs. Like it was like, hey, you have stuff that needs a specified height. So always good to check your logs. Okay, let's go ahead. We saved this, I think. So let's go ahead and refresh. We'll do some dark mode editing. Not a bad interface. Boop, boop, boop. Okay, currently editing upper body. Actually, this is box jumps, so this would be like legs. We'll just say strength. Oh, we need a value here, obviously. We don't even have a value. Come on now. 20. Okay, cool. So this did save, but it's not saving here because this is a list of, we need to also update the page state value. So this is why data types work, because this right here, this list view, is a page state of workout documents, okay, or exercise documents. So we also need to update, right? Oh, well, we're already updating page, so we're going to update my workout exercise. Update item at index. Item at index obviously is the page state. Ooh, that's a good one. We need to pass that in actually. We need a, yeah, okay. Gonna do a condition here. Do we have a condition? Let's see. Item at index selected. Okay. Insert update item at index. Yeah, so we're gonna need a basically a selected index as well. Let's go ahead and do that. I think to actually, you know what? Sorry, I'm just trying to think. We if we want to rearrange these, we're going to have an index anyways. So let's go ahead and add that as well. Index, just going to be an integer. And this, right, this will keep our exercises in line with where it is in the list. So, okay. So when we do this, update page state, item at index, let's see, page state, selected exercise, get property document, index. Okay, set value. Oh, we can return. Perfect, dude. This is where actions with parameters work really well. Look at this. Okay, so this action, we're gonna return the workout document, the exercise document. So doc saved. We're gonna just do that. Exercise, perfect. This is great. Boom. And then as we do that, right, we're gonna do this. Okay, so upload document, execute callback. This one has, yes. Okay, update document. Oh, let's see. We actually need to update and then read the document. Yeah, this is the annoying thing. In Subabase, it provides you an action output, and you need an action output when you update. So we're going to do this. Read. This will be it. Updated document. But this will really keep it. This is basically saying, hey, we're updating. Now we're getting that recent data. Now we're returning that recent data. So select reference. Boom. So get latest. And let's go ahead and return that in our action output here. And then when we come back here, we're going to just update that with the callback parameter, doc saved. Sweet. All right. T then. All right, let's see. What is this? Okay, that works. Custom functions need update. Wait, let's see. I'll probably set an update app state action for add exercise. That should work actually. So because we did do that. Yeah. All right. Sick, dude. Okay. We may actually make this work. And we could have an app state that's persistent instead of a page state. So right now, every time I refresh the page, this is obviously changed. So upper body, strength, rest time, goal time, 20 is going to be the easiest to see. We're going to save that. Boom. Bench press, strength. Nice. Okay. Oh, yeah, duh. Okay, so what we need to do here is we need to add an index. See, this is the annoying thing. Okay, sorry. I'm just trying to think. We're going to pass in an index because that's what we want. We're going to also pass in an index here. Okay. Index. Because we're not, you don't want to like drag it to the canvas and update it there. That would be terrible. Yeah, you just don't want to. You want to only update the index when you actually have to like update it. You don't want to do a whole bunch of updates. So from variable index here, perfect. Because what happened was I saved the index, or I made the index by default 1, right, when we updated the page state. So that's what it did. I edited the first one, and it switched to the second one. So this will be our index and list. So my workout list, filter list item, condition, item and list, reference equals to my page state, selected exercise. Cool. All right, so it's just grabbing the index, item and index. Yeah, first. First. Oh, I just want the item index. Oh, we'll do a specific index? Let's see. First. I don't want this. Okay. We may have to do a custom function here. Because all I want is filter list item. Item and index. Specific index. The index should be the page state workout. Let's see if this works. filter list item condition. I'm going to try that same ideology here. Great. Okay, so we do need that. All right, well, that stinks. That's annoying. All right. We'll just, obviously, do we have a page state? No, this is it. All right, we're going to do this exactly the way I wanted, or the thought I thought before. So index. We'll just set it here. This will be the currently edited exercise. Perfect. And when we set this, so I have this action here, right here, and this action is set the exercise, and we're going to also set the index. Set value, the current workout item, obviously, index and list. Sweet, 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 sweet. Awesome. And now we just get to set this from a page state. See, there's always ways around if you learn how to think, which I'm trying to. But I think it's going to be pretty fun. So see, this is currently editing because we are editing both. All right. And look, we have our strength and it's updated. That's nice. Strength, goal rep, goal time. We do need this still. Let's go ahead and save that. Perfect. Let's add this. Oh, see, this is another thing. So we need to reset. We need to reset this. See all of these things. This is a state persistence issue. So when you're doing this with a page state, yeah, you will sometimes get things like this. But let's see, running. I need to do that. Yeah. Cool. All right. Well, and we could probably see this. So there's another good reason to have a data type, right? So like we had let's see what our workout is, or our exercise. We have name, description, goal reps, West time, goal time, right? If we had a data type with that same information, exercise data, then we can manage everything from a local state and push it to the database, right? Name, description, and goal reps, integer, rest time. That was also an integer for some reason. Rest time, goal time, category, and index. Okay. Category, which is a string, index, which is a number. This will be perfect. I'm gonna do the index up here. Workout ref, document reference, workouts, and we're also going to do a exercise ref. Okay, and this also is going to be a better long-term solution. So what by that I mean, when we create a workout, we want to customize it a little bit, right? You want a template. That template's going to be stored in Firebase. When you use the template, you don't want it to be the same, right? And you don't always want to update the the template in Firebase. You want to customize it for your user, right? At least I would. So what this is going to do is we're going to now have exercise data, a list of exercise data in a workout. And we would be able to, so here we can do, let's see, workout. So exercise plan. And we get to do a data type. Exercise data is list, boom. So now we have this workout. We can save and we can just do that. And what I'll do here is I will do this persistent state, currently current workout, okay? And we'll do a data type, exercise data. We'll do it a list and it is persisted. Okay. And I'll say this is what we're building. We are building. Perfect. Awesome. Sweet. Okay. So now we do need to make some adjustments here. I'm going to just check my comments again, see if you guys are saying anything. Could you share the project after, please? I'm learning a lot. Yeah, Pedro, actually, I can share the project because it's totally hypothetical. So yeah, Pedro, I will share the link in the chat at the end. How does that sound? Maybe some of you guys will stay. Thank you again. Thanks for watching, dude. Yeah, really appreciate it. So I'm going to do this. Okay. So now what we need to do, because we're still dragging and dropping, a workout exercise Firebase. This will be so much better. Again, long-term, right? What we did first, it worked. It made sense. It showcased what you can do, what's possible. But this will provide a more sustainable long-term solution when you're using a list of data types, or even, just really a list of data types, I think. And then you're just reading one document and you're updating one document. And you can do it all on a state, and then you can push it once to Firebase. So whereas this is always updating Firebase, right? Every single time you do it, you can save as a draft, right? Like you don't need this real time. Typically, you don't need this real time stuff, and you don't need this every time you update, right? It eventually will cost you. Every time you read it, it will eventually cost you. All of this stuff is local now with a data type. And we're just pushing, right? We're going to, at the end of this, what we're going to do is we're going to publish this workout, right? You can save it as a draft as well. So you can save it just with a status, and all it's going to do is it's going to save the name, blah, blah, blah. Maybe we have some metadata for the workout up here. But really what we're doing is we're going to create it. It's going to have a list of data types of workouts. And then eventually we'll also be able to say, like in this data type, I love data types. So we could say like session or week, or how do you want to break this out? Like for me, like my wife's creating me a workout plan right now. I'm training for a half marathon Spartan race. And so she has weekly goals for me, like, hey, run 3 times a week, work out 2 times a week. And this is what you're going to do on your runs. And so like, obviously for me, that session breakdown would be weeks. For you, it may be months or days. You may want to hit the gym twice a day. I know Luis, he's hitting the gym all the time. So you'd have that. So you could have what would you call that? I'm just going to call it session, right? Like I'm just going to call it session. We're just going to make it a string. And that way you can feed it in whatever you want. For me, I think it'll be weeks, and we can do that in the front end. So I'm going to do some rework here. I know we only have 20 minutes left, but let me do some rework for this, just changing everything to a data type, because in the long run, it's going to be really, really nice. And you can showcase this. It's going to be sick. So the way you're going to do this, we're going to change this draggable property to a data type. And then we should be able to create a data type. Okay. Exercise data. So we should be able to create a data type here. Yep. Perfect. Project data type, exercise data, and we're just going to add the fields. Okay. Now this is going to take the longest. I apologize. I do. Please forgive me. We're not going to do that, but all of these and sorry, workout ref. We do want, okay, exercise ref. Obviously, it'll be the item in the list. Oh, sorry. It will be this item here. Whoa. Okay, we're just gonna do this. Rest time. Gold reps. I'm gonna be really quiet. My little buddy is. He needs to sleep. Okay, index. We're not gonna. We'll do this, but really we want to update this because we want to make this the index in the list when we drag it. And this is going to be a totally different index. So let's go ahead and remove that. Okay, perfect. Okay, cool. Yeah, I think we can still do this. This will still work. And then we just need to change this drag target. And we need to make this a data type. Okay, exercise data. Awesome. And on the acceptance, right, it's going to be, whoa, we're going to change this as well. So data type, exercise data, perfect. And data type, exercise, perfect. Okay. So on this drag target, add to list. Okay, that works. This is going to be, yeah, this is where we're going to have problems. So conditional, okay, we have some conditional stuff here. That's all good, man. Let's see. We're going to do select an exercise. My workout item. Exercise ref, ID equals to, oh, okay, so this one's going to be page state, exercise. So we'll still edit and see selected stuff based off that ID. But we're not going to edit those. We're not going to edit the actual exercise, which is great. Okay. So here we just have a few places where we need to drag this. Let's see. Where else? Unique key. Perfect. And we will say exercise ref, document ID. And okay, then we need to change this. So we're going to change this all to a data type. Again, like I said, probably a little annoying for you. I apologize. Yeah, updated exercise. But this will be really long-term great. It will be great. Okay, awesome. There you go. And instead of this, we're going to just update all of these to our data type, exercise doc, structure name. Perfect. Description, category, sweet. Let's go ahead and I'm going to put in a row here and space out. And we're going to say combine text. We're going to say give us the rest time here, and we'll make this our, yeah, right there. Cool. Do the same down here. And I'm just adding in. Okay. Perfect. Goal time. Sweet. Okay. And then we need to get our, let's see. I'm going to just get this again. Boom, boom. Value. Rest time. 30. Goal time. Ooh. Do I not have goal time? Oh, perfect. It's okay. We'll just go to our database or our exercise data. Goal time. And we'll do an integer. Perfect. We will set that. Goal time. And what we'll need to do is we'll need to set it from the, we need to set it when we create the drag, right? Because that's what we're doing. We're basically saying, hey, look, when you start dragging this element here, right? We're passing all this data into this. So goal time, it would be here, right there. That's it. Perfect. Okay, now we have this update page state, right? Update item at index. Yes. Let's see, index. Okay. Updated action parameter. Cool. Let's see my workout. Yeah, we're just passing that back. So that's what we're doing. And let's see. When we create, so like when we click this, exercise data. Yep. Okay. That's good. This is also, okay. So what we have here is a workout. We need a document and we're not getting that document. So let's just go ahead and recreate this. We're going to say local. Local. All right, we're going to pass in exercise data. Data, exercise, perfect. And we're just going to live with this. Category, sweet. Name, description. I don't even know what we had up here, but we'll just put goal reps. Okay. Cool. Cool. All right. Yep, we don't need to update this anymore, or this. We are just going to execute the callback. Yeah, and actually we don't even need this because now all we're doing is we are updating the list of data types. So we don't need this action parameter anymore. We just need, well, let's see. We could have an action parameter there and we could edit this. Essentially, it's like, where do you want to update this from? So we could say data, current data, data type, exercise data. Or you could just create it. Yeah, I think we're just going to create it. I don't think we need to do that. I think we'll just create it here. All right, when we pass this, instead of doing this, we're just going to create a data type. As annoying as that is, and we're going to do the same thing. Okay. Boop. Boop. Oh, we can do that. Oh, we can't do that. That's so annoying. I wanted to do when it's like fully on there, but goal time, convert double to integer, goal time, perfect, goal reps, perfect, description, yes, name, index, rest time, convert, rest time, sweet, and then category, drop down. Okay, exercise ref, and we don't have a session yet. We don't need this either because those things are going to stay the same. All right, so we're going to pass that back up to the page date. Okay, and this guy, I'm going to just copy that cut action. Okay, we're going to remove that, and we're going to add our component exercise local. Boom. And we're just going to say, hey, take the workout item, doop, and put it there. And again, we're just going to do the exercise ref document ID as the unique ID. Now, this could be bad. You could have multiple of these, I guess, eventually. So, but we're going to just try to say you're probably only going to have one of them, hopefully. So you could also do a combined text where you combine the document ID with like the local index. It would always adjust, right? You could always have something. So I've done that before. Oh, I was gonna make this an app state, actually, not a page state, but we will. Okay, sorry, getting some messages. Okay, sweet. Getting a lot of messages. But let's see if this works, right? This new fangled, boom, it does, running, right? These are both updated in the database, which is cool. We have bench press. Let's change this to 20, and let's do that. Cool, running, bench press is not running, so conditioning. Let's save. Unexpected null error, that's good. That's always good to have. Love that. Okay, so let's try to figure out why we have that. Let's see, index and list, yes. Okay, we are updating item at index. Oh, yeah, this is why. Yep, that's why. Here, we need to update the item at the selected index. We weren't really passing in an index before, so it was null. So we didn't really know what we were doing here. That's good. This should work. Don't you love this? Running. Save. No. Well, I thought we were. Yeah, we're doing integer index. Yes. Index and list. We are doing that. So something is happening here. Well, maybe we're not passing set value updated. Okay, maybe maybe we just need to like reselect that. Update item at index. Okay, we were doing that because we're setting that here. Let's see. Let's make sure we have null states here. Okay. We do no category. Same thing in this. Yeah, 0. Okay. Well, we have a conundrum. Let's see what our code says. Expected null value. Perform rebuild. Okay. Action. Update page state. Select exercise. Selected. We're not grabbing that. Dun, dun, dun. Let's go ahead and rebuild the whole thing. Oh, okay. We just get the page. Okay. Well, we almost got there. We were close. That's okay. I bet you this is a pretty simple fix, in all honesty. Yep. $10 says it's going to be a fairly easy. Nice. Fairly easy fix whenever it does happen. Okay, I'll figure that out. But I really do think that this is a good way to go forward is list of data types. Yeah, just list of data types. You have the ability to edit these right here. I mean, I really like this. I think this is it's just quite nice if we can just figure this out. And again, maybe it's just, hey, we're saving changes. Maybe we don't need to pass that up. Maybe we just need to, we have access to this page state. So maybe we just save, update the page state here, from this. So it could be as easy as that. I don't know what this null value, or maybe I'm missing something here. So, it could be as easy as that. This is bench press strength. Okay. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's see. Yeah, and that's another thing. We need to have the ability to reset and set. So, boop, bench press, nice. Because as you can see, you can click through here, but this isn't changing. This isn't updating. So we need to reset and set this little guy. So it does eventually change. Boop. But then we have no values. Cool. Well, guys, hey, another failed experiment. It's not really failed. I think we accomplished a lot. The next, I don't know if I'll do this again, but the next goal would be sessions and rearrange workouts. Maybe add different set. Like this is a rep. Maybe I want to do like 3 reps, something like that. And then you sort of span it out. Like, hey, the first is 10, 8, 6. Something like that. We did workouts yesterday, and it was like you run 400 meters 6 times, and you have descending amounts of rest time. So 2 minutes, 130, 130, 0. Something like that. Could be interesting. So, hey guys, thanks for watching, and I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your week. I will stop sharing. So, later. Derek, glad to have you here, dude. Yeah, I should do this. Yeah, Derek. It's fun, man. I enjoy it. So, it is, I don't know. Like, I like solving problems, and I like using my brain. I feel like these are things that are necessary for us as we move forward. And it's just little things that I'm experiencing in life. So, and other people are probably experiencing and trying to build stuff. So it's good stuff. Pedro, I will, let me see if I can do this. Okay. I'm going to make this public and I will share. Now, I hope this works, Pedro. But if it doesn't, I'm going to, I'll publish this and I'll share the link as well. So you can go try this out, maybe. Perfect. Maybe you can try it out. Maybe you you won't, but hopefully it'll be fun to mess around with. I'll work on the null error, see what's going on there, and then we will